Welcome to the 2020 Kiwanis Club of Keene Annual Tree Lighting and Visit with Santa. I'm Elizabeth Sayer from Kiwanis Club of Keene, and we will be broadcasting our event this year instead of crowding onto Central Square because, unfortunately, due to COVID, this is a safer way for the Kiwanis Club to make sure all the children have a visit with Santa and see the Christmas tree lit. I want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors for making this event possible: Fenton Family Dealerships, Keene Monument Company, and Cheshire TV.
Good evening, everyone. Santa here, filling in for your regular anchor, Chet. We have a special show for you tonight with a couple of special guests. But first, I want to tell you that everything is going well up here at the North Pole. The elves are getting all the toys made and getting the sleigh all prepared. The reindeer are working out for that special Christmas Eve flight. Our first guest tonight is from our wonderful sponsor, the Keene Kiwanis Club, Liz Sayer. Liz is going to talk to you a little bit about the Kiwanis Club. Take it away, Liz.
Kiwanis is kids, and the Kiwanis Club of Keene focuses our efforts and activities on improving the lives of children in our region. This tree lighting event is just one of the many activities we are involved in. Child safety is also very important. Each spring, the Kiwanis Club of Keene hosts a Cool Wheels program that provides bike helmets for nearly 200 children. We do this up at the Keene Parks and Rec Center, and the fire department also helps us with safety trails and practices. Keene State College nutrition students provide healthy snacks, and it's a great event for children to learn about bike safety as well as getting a free bike helmet. Kiwanis also supports youth programs. These focus on helping children succeed and work together by nurturing and building confidence, developing leadership, problem solving, and community service, commitment to serve. St. Joseph's Regional School has a Builders Club. Both Monadnock and Keene High Schools have Key Clubs, and Keene State College has had Circle K Clubs. All these groups work to support local activities and make a difference in their community. Kiwanis also provides educational scholarships for high school and college students and camperships for children when school is closed. We offer grants to area nonprofits that provide services for children. Our members practice what we preach, and we work well together on our annual golf tournament, which is our major fundraiser every summer in August. Mark your calendars. We help with Special Olympics and the events listed above.
Thank you, Liz. Our next guest is very special to me, Mrs. Claus. She's a really good cookie maker, and she's going to continue with her tradition of reading the night before Christmas. Here's Mrs. Claus.
Hi, boys and girls. Tonight we are going to be reading that famous poem, The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his courses they flew, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my bed and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a proud face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Thank you, Mrs. Claus. I really enjoy hearing that story every year. Now I'm going to answer a question that's been being asked of me over the years. Why do you carry all those keys? I have 5 keys that I carry around with me. 2 of them are really important to me, and 3 of them are really important to you. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with this first key. This is the key to the cookie room. Now, every year you guys leave me cookies when I drop off the presents. And if I ate all those cookies, I get a really bad tummy ache. And so I taste them, but I magically send them up to the North Pole. Now, they're kept in a really special room up there. The temperature is just right, the humidity is just right, and they can stay nice and fresh all year round. Every once in a while, I go in an afternoon, I have some cookies and milk, and then I invite the elves in. And the elves and we have like a nice little cookie party. We have cookies and milk, and we have a really good time. So this is the key to the cookie room, and a thank you so much for the cookies. This is the key to the toy factory. Now, on August the 1st, I go down to the toy factory and I lock it up after all the elves go home. Now, that means it's going to be locked up for 2 weeks, so the elves will go on vacation. Otherwise, they just work right through. And then they get really tired and everything. And so I make them go on vacation in August because that gives us enough time when they get back to get all the toys ready for Christmas. So they're on vacation for 2 weeks. You know, if you're on vacation the first part of August, look around and see if you see any elves. These 3 keys here are the ones that are important to you. These 3 keys will get me into any house that doesn't have a chimney or a fireplace for me to go down the chimney. So I use these are my magic keys, and they open up any door in the world. Only on Christmas Eve, and only if you don't have a chimney. Now, I got special permission from my security department to show you how these work today. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you that this door is all locked up. And see, it's all locked up. It won't open. And if I tap it with the key, it'll open right up. See that? Now, when I go in, I close the door behind me because I don't want it to get cold in your house, right? But then I lock it, and it's all locked up again. So that's how I get into your house if you don't have a chimney and it's Christmas Eve. So this is how I get into your house when it's Christmas Eve and you don't have a chimney. Now, we have one more thing that we need to do tonight. We're going to light the Christmas tree. Now, before we do that, I'm going to need to get some more Christmas spirit here, okay? So I want everybody to holler as loud as they can, Merry Christmas 3 times, okay? You ready? 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Good, we got a lot of Christmas spirit now. Now, let's light the tree. We're going to count down from 10 and light the tree, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Light the tree.
Once again, I would like to thank the City of Keene Fire Department, the Public Works and Police Departments for their support and assistance. Phil's Tree Service and Hamlet Electric also help put up the tree each year and make sure it's secured safely. A very special thank you to the Wojcinski family who donated this beautiful blue spruce. And a special thank you to the City Manager and City of Keene Council for agreeing to keep the lights on the poles that go down the center of Main Street on year-round. We tried it this year as an experiment, and everybody was thrilled. Makes downtown look much more festive, and we all need some festivity these times. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much to Fenton Family Dealerships, Keene Monument Company, and Cheshire CTV for your support of Kiwanis and the work we do for the children in our community. Kiwanis tries to make a difference, and you make a difference too. Thank you all very, very much. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and everybody please stay safe and healthy.